It's me, Gareth, from Port Monkeys, and today we are on the Utopia of the Seas, and I've gone up to deck 14. We're going to do the upper decks now, and really the only thing on deck 14 is the Royal Escape Room and Adventure Ocean, the kids area, and they're behind that door. So that is Central Park down there, and you can see there's cabins on the sides of it. And those are some manta rays. Let's go up one more deck. We're up to deck 15, and there's these handy signs everywhere. And this is the Solarium Bistro. And they're open for a complimentary breakfast and lunch every day, although today, not eating. It's a brunch because it's a sea day, and it's a pretty big place, and it's complimentary. Like I say, in the evenings it becomes a restaurant. Oh, that door is hard to open. No wonder they leave it open all the time, except when I need them to. And this is the Solarium. Hi. And it's adults only, 18 plus. Although I've seen children up here, so I don't know how strict they are on that. But if you're early enough, of course it's like 7:45 here on a sea day, you know, you can get one of these chairs. It is covered, although it's not shady. Right, the sun shines through. It's got several little pools, wading pools. Loungers in pools. I could still get one of these. So we're at the very front of the ship now. There's the helipad. On this ship, they won't let you go out there. Just so you know. On a lot of Royal Caribbean ships, you can walk out to the front and be the king of the world. This one, no. So we're gonna head aft to the back of the ship. Giant seahorse. Another spa. There was one like it on there. Other side. More lounge chairs. There's plenty of chairs for everyone, no reserving chairs. Huh. Every cruise ship says that. I don't know. I guess there's plenty of chairs. There's not plenty of prime chairs though. This is the towels when they open. I'm avoiding going back to the restaurant and going out here. See this sign? Yeah. So there's a bar out there. Some of these doors open automatically and some you have to touch. Now we're outside and it's windy. That's the view bar. This is one of the stairs up to water slide entrances. It's called the Perfect Storm, and there's 3 different slides. That orange one, that blue one, and this yellow one. And they're not open yet. The Cyclone, the Supercell, and the Typhoon. But now we're outside. I'm going to walk down the kids area, which is also closed. But over there, it's just a regular pool. But I guess it's running all night, I don't know. I walked through there in the regular video, watch for that, the ship tour. You can see there's a couple of hot tubs over there and a pool and a lot of lounge chairs. There's not as much room for lounge chairs over here because of this. Lime and the coconut up there. Cabanas up there. I think they rent for like $350 to $400 a day. Like I said, from the other side, that's Central Park. And people have their balcony cabins on Central Park. Except right there in the middle. And we're getting near the back of the ship, and I'm not going to go over that way, but there's a pool there, and it's all roped off today. We should probably go up here, briefly. It's very wet. So, lime and coconut, orange chairs, green chairs. This casita is reserved. You can get a good look at the water slides from here. It smells smoky. Smoking area. Anyway. Sides and stairs. Notice towels. Every chair there is taken already, and it's not even 8 a.m. These are like infinity pools. See the glass? They are always full of children, at least on our cruise. So, small pools, but then this is like up in the front where the lounge chairs are in shallow water. Sunrise. El Loco Fresh. Oh. Nope, not gonna let us go over there. There's a gate across there. So this is one of the complimentary restaurants, and it's a, Mexican. Oh, arcade. See, now I've got to push. This is the video arcade. Of course, we're up on deck 16 now. So, and the other side of the ship is over there. So we'll go through Loco Fresh. And they have, Mexican food. Burritos, quesadillas, tacos. But they're not open yet. Now we're going to come to a point of major noise. Loud music. There's a bar. I'm going to call it Cantina Fresca. And now we're out to a part with more inside cabins with balconies, and down there is the boardwalk. This is the mini golf, obviously. People are already up playing golf. This afternoon there'll be 100 people here. They have a zip line across to the other side. You see that? Zip line. Be able to do that. This is a kid's slide, and it hasn't been open our whole cruise, and it still isn't. So I don't know what the issue is. But this is a kid's play area, and that's the entrance to the abyss, which are slides, dry slides, not water slides, that go down to deck 6, down to the boardwalk, and they go not quite straight down, but almost straight down, like twisting and turning as they go. And down there is the Aqua Show. And we went to it last night, and it was wonderful. Wonderful. This is shave ice, and it costs money. $6 for a small one. And this is the flow rider, and they've not got it turned on yet. But there's usually a line to get on it. Water comes in there, and ride a boogie board or whatever. Anyway, and they've got several of these. Hey, pork monkeys, obviously, and they're setting up for pickleball. And then in an hour it'll change to basketball and then soccer and so on. It's, you know, like on a schedule. In a wind tunnel. Yeah, Daniel bought me that shirt. This shirt. I'm going to try to get in this place. It's for teens. Oh, this place. It's the Social 100. And it's not open. So now we're inside on deck 16. I was beginning to think the stairs didn't go up, but they do. Now we're on deck 17, and this is where the suite lounge is. And I'm going to go on up to deck 18. So it's your suites. How sweet. On deck 18, I'm going to ride the elevator down. Of course, you just push the button. I'm going to go to 3, and it tells you where to go. A, elevator A.
Going down. Doors closing.
It does have the day, Wednesday, on the floor, and of course the glass elevators. So maybe we're an express all the way down. Oh, I didn't go in the buffet. We come back down to deck 15, or back up, and this is the Mason Jar restaurant. So you have to pay to eat in here. And they have live music and southern food. And a nice view of the ocean. If you're lucky enough to be over there. Well, I guess over here wouldn't be too bad. And also on deck 15 is the Windjammer, which is the ship's buffet. Windjammer Marketplace. And they are playing loud, loud music. And they are washy-washy. We're just going to take a little spin through here. We're not eating, so we're not washy-washy. Balloons? Balloon animals. Holy mackerel. You'd have to want one really bad. Or your kids would anyway. So we got waffles. We've got these creations. We've got a bar. Fruit. That guy. People walking aimlessly around. These are favorites. So none of those are my favorite, but whatever. French toast, muffins, croissants, chocolatey things. Another one of these coffee machines, milk machines. bacon, sausage.
So we're around where we were.
Goes way over there, and it's the same on the other side. So it's like horseshoe shape, right? It goes all the way around to the other side, and it's a duplicate. And of course, down there is the boardwalk and the water show. Have you seen enough? Yeah, I have too. All right, let's get out of here. Omelet station. I think there was one over there too. Want some salmon? Want some, well, whatever those are. Oh no, that's that balloon animal. Of course, you won't be able to hear that music because I'm going to cut it out.